3, 2, 1, play. We're gonna get started in child's pose. Let's go ahead and make your way onto your space. Allow your knees to open up wide across your mat. Bring your big toes to touch behind you. Let your forehead be heavy as you reach, extend all 10 fingers towards the front of your space. With every breath, allow your hips to settle back a little bit deeper into your heels. It's a little bit of a bassy, deep song here, starting off slow, nice and heavy in your body. With every breath, can you get a little longer through your spine, through both sides of your rib cage? And every exhale, allow yourself to really arrive, mentally prepare for the next 60 moments that we are sharing, flowing, and sweating together. Breathe at your own pace. Maybe allow every inhale and exhale to get a little bit deeper and a little bit longer. And today I'd like to offer up the mantra or the short inspirational phrase of the future may be uncertain, but I am okay. Allow yourself to feel that mantra sink in deeply with your breath. Again, the future may be uncertain, but I am okay. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Seal your lips. Take a big, deep inhale through your nose. Fill up. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Another one just like that. Inhale, fill all the way up. Open mouth, exhale, let go. Last time, inhale, deepest one yet. Pause at the top this time. Sip in a little bit more air. Fill up through all 10 of your fingertips. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. When you're ready, gently begin to rock your forehead side to side on your space. And on your next breath in, gently press yourself up to a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. You can take a moment, shake out your hips side to side. Just let it feel good. Maybe take a few circles in one direction. Begin to nod your head yes, shake it no. Just some natural fluid movement here. That feels good. Then come back into a neutral tabletop. Inhale, lift your right arm nice and high. Let your gaze follow. Circle out your wrists a few times. From here, we'll thread the needle. Take one more inhale. Find length through your right arm. Exhale, thread the needle. Right shoulder comes to the mat. Thread your right arm under your left. Your left palm can stay planted on the mat, or you can reach around. Place your left palm on your tailbone. Make sure your hips are square. Take one more inhale here. Find length. Stay for the exhale out. Inhale, reach your left arm forward if it wasn't. Reach your right arm up one more time. Circle out your wrists. Then come back to your neutral tabletop position. Thread the needle on the other side. Big breath in. Left arm lifts. Circle out your wrists. Find length through both sides of your rib cage. Exhale. Thread the needle. Left shoulder comes to the mat. Same option with your right hand. Keep your palm down. Or option to reach up and around to your tailbone. Breathe into your shoulders. Take a big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Release your right palm down if it isn't already. Inhale, left arm up. Circle out your wrist one more time. Exhale, come back to neutral. Inhale to cow pose this time. Drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Press down through your palms, dome up your spine. Again, just like that. Big breath in, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Contract your belly in. Last full round. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, gaze between your thighs. Inhale, come back to neutral. Gently tuck your toes. Exhale, hover your knees 1 inch off the mat, bear pose. So keep your shoulders stacked over your wrists. Gaze down between your palms. Find length from your tailbone all the way through the crown of your head. Allow your knees to hover 1 inch off the mat. Fire up through your core. Take another inhale here. Exhale to downward facing dog. Straighten out through your legs. Send your hips high. Find the V shape in your body. Pedal out through your feet for a few times if that feels good. Shake out your hips. Nod your head yes. Shake it no. And then slowly begin to breathe into stillness. Press down through all 10 finger pads. Relax your shoulders down your back. Put a slight bend in your knees. Send your hips high. Breathe into the stretch in your hamstrings and relax your heels down towards the ground. Take a big inhale here. Stay for the exhale out. One more big breath in. Listen. Exhale, walk your hands to your feet. Find ragdoll pose at the back of your space. Hands to feet, you're at the back of your mat. Once you arrive, pull your feet hips width distance, or maybe even wider, as you let your torso, your chest melt down heavy over your legs. Allow the weight to gently rock forward into your toes. Take an arm variation that feels good to you today. Maybe grab for opposite elbows. You can take a chest expansion here at your low back, or interlace all 10 fingers at the nape of your neck. Wherever you are, allow all the weight to melt down through the crown of your head. The future may be uncertain, but right now, right here, I am okay. Drop your hands to the mat, toe heel your feet together. Leave a slight space between your heels, bring your big toes to touch. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. On your next inhale, slowly one vertebrae at a time. Rise up to mountain pose at the back of your space. Back of your space, press down through all four corners of your feet. Squeeze your inner thighs together, relax your shoulders down your back. Draw your tailbone long as you lift up out of both sides of your rib cage. Take an inhale. Exhale, side body stretch, open over to the right. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Breathe into your left side body. Stay firmly rooted through all four corners of your feet. Relax your shoulders down. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale, maybe bend a little deeper. Inhale, come back to center, mountain pose, reset. Exhale, side body stretch up and over to the left side. Think about lifting up and over rather than just crunching into your left side. Can you find the lift? One more breath in, one more breath out. Inhale, back to center, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend, lift your gaze, lift your heart, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, back to center, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, hands travel through heart center, hinge at your hips. Inhale, find a halfway lift, pause and breathe. Rock the weight into your toes. Squeeze your shoulder blades back behind you, iron out your spine. Take another big breath in, pull your belly into spine. Exhale, tuck and curl into a tiny little ball. Lift your heels off your feet. Lift your heels off the mat, compress your torso into your quad. We'll flow at the back of our space, one breath, one movement. Drop your heels, inhale, mountain pose, rise all the way up. Exhale, side body stretch up and over to the right, maybe lift your gaze. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side body stretch, other side to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, back bend, let it feel good, lift your heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, pull your belly in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck and curl, tiny little ball. Last full round, drop your heels. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side body stretch to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend, biggest, deepest one yet. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, listen. Exhale, walk your hands out to a high plank pose and pause. First high plank of class, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Spread your fingers wide across the mat. Press your heels back behind you, firm up through your quads. Pull your hips in line with your shoulders. Inhale here. Stay for the exhale. From here, we have a plank walkout with a toe tap. So you'll walk right palm out, left palm out, right palm back, left palm back, tap, tap. You walk out, out, center, center, toe tap, one on each side. Now you can always take this plank walk out from your knees and then lift back onto your toes for that toe tap. So when you come back to center in that plank walkout, you are restacking your wrists under your shoulders. As you gently walk your hands out further than your shoulders, use your core to keep your lower body and your plank pose nice and tight. So your hips aren't rocking side to side. Your whole lower body is stable as you walk your hands out. Find your pace, use your breath. Breathe into your control. Core is engaged the whole time, gaze is down. Beautiful, everyone. Awesome, Raheli. I see you, girl. Great work, Lindsay. Keep it up, Rob. Awesome, Caitlin. Go Ross and Megan, burn it out right here, everyone. High plank in 4, high plank in 3, high plank in 2. Come back to high plank pose just for 4, 3, down dog in 2, Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog, big breath in. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, halfway lift this time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. We're still at the back of our space. Sit nice and low. You can bring your feet to touch in your chair pose, or I prefer to pull them hips width distance. Gently rock the weight into your heels. Gaze down, make sure you can see all 10 of your toes. Rotate your pinky fingers in to spread across your collarbones. Take a big inhale. Exhale, airplane your arms. Use your triceps to sweep behind you. Pull your belly in, sit 1 inch lower in your legs. Inhale, come back to center chair pose. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Toe heel your feet hips width distance if they're not there already. We have a squat with a right leg raised, just the right side. You lower and lower and lift. So press your right heel out to the side using your outer right thigh. It doesn't have to be your lowest squat yet. Just warming up the lower body. Keep your right toes flexed towards your face and keep your right heel in line with your right hip. Drive down through your left heel to find the balance as you lift your right leg. We're here for 4, other side. In 3, left leg lifts. In 2, other side, lift. Lower, lift, just switch it out to the other side. Drive down through your right heel this time, and keep your left heel in line with your left hip as you find the raise. Again, doesn't have to be your deepest, lowest squat. Just let it feel good as you warm up your lower body. I'm out of breath already. 4, 3, come back to center in 2. Both feet down, inhale, chair pose, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, walk your hands out, back to high plank. This time, open up side plank. Left arm is your foundation. Open up to the right side of the room. Stack your right palm over your left arm. Gaze to the right. Use your left side obliques to lift your right hip tip nice and high. Take a big inhale. We find oblique dips here. You lower and lift, lower and lift. Inhale, exhale. I will turn to face you. Left arm is your foundation. Let's go. Lift and lower those hips. You always have the option of coming down to your back knee. Back left knee. You can use your arm, lift up and down. Pull your head back in line with the rest of your spine. Notice if your chin has started to jut forward, right? We always want to keep one long line of energy through our spine. Warming up all sides of our core right here. Woo! You're here for 4. Lift high for 3. Lift high for 2. Last one. Keep your left arm planted. You're still in your side plank, but this time plant your left leg to the ground, so everybody meets right here. Your right leg is extended long. Hand comes to your hip. We have hamstring curls. You pull, extend, pull, extend. So all you've done from that side plank position is drop down to your back left knee if you weren't there already, and then you are curling your right heel in toward your right glute. Again, notice if your chin has jut forward, pull it back in line with your tailbone, hamstring curls. So you should feel this behind the back of your upper right leg, right here. Keep your toes flexed. Press your heel into glute. Yes, you can drive down through your left palm. You're here for 4. For 3, drop onto your left hip in 2. Last one, now just come down onto your left hip. Come down onto your left forearm. Hand comes behind your head. We have clamshells, but full body this week. You were there last week. We stayed on our hip. This week, we are lifting our hip in this clamshell. If you would like to add a lateral pull down raise in your arm, you can reach and squeeze your elbow tip back behind you as you lift your hips. Keep your heels planted together as you open up your right outer hip. And your left hip is also lifting off the mat. Get right into it Thursday. Let's go. I'm sweating already. All right, we face the back of our space in 4. On your back in 3. I know you won't be able to see me. 2. That's okay. Just lay on your back, facing the back of your space. Come into reverse tabletop. Knees stack over hips, hands behind your head. You have just basic crunches here. You'll lower and lift, lower and lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you would like to take another variation in your legs, maybe legs up the wall, just let it feel good. Warming up our lower abdominal muscles right here. Stamp your low back firmly into the mat. Lift your shoulder blades, neck and head straight up. Let the back of your head be heavy in your palms, so you are never using your neck for that crunch. You are only using your abdominal muscles. Awesome work, team. We pulse high in 4, 3, 2, shoulder blades lift up, pulse, pulse. Let's go, contract your belly in for 8, 7, 6, on your right hip in 4, 3, 2, roll over onto your right hip. Left hand behind your hand, clamshells on this side. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Yes, we're just turning it around to the other side. So you're on your right forearm, lifting your right hip off the mat. Use your outer left thigh to open up for that clamshell. And if you took the lateral Superman pull down, yeah, that's a lot of words, you can do so here in your left arm. You'll pull your left elbow tip back behind you as you send your hips up. Gorgeous, everyone. Use your breath. Exhale on that lift. You have 4 on your right palm in 3. Rise up in 2. From here, you come up onto your right palm and your right knee. I'll face you. Send your left leg out. One long line of energy in your left side body. Left hand on your hip. We have hamstring curls on this side. Pull your left heel in. Let's go. Keep your right wrist stacked under your right shoulder. Really fire up through your left glute. Whew. Find equal length through both side bodies. Keep your left toes flexed as you pull your left heel in towards your glute. Awesome work, everyone. 4. Oblique dips in 3, side plank in 2. Let's go, rise up, side plank, arm up, you lower and lift, lower and lift. On this side, take the same variation you did on the other side to find balance through your body. If you drop down to your back knee, do so here. If you kept your legs together nice and high in that side plank, get after it right here. Awesome, Michelle. Keep it up, Natalie. Annie, looking great. Yes, Ari. Kat and Brock, I know you're working hard. Yeah, Sarah. Go, Michelle. Tiger, Casey. Almost there. You're here for 4. Here for 3. Come back to high plank in 2. Both hands down, high plank and hold for 4. Down dog in 3. Down dog in 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale right here. Exhale, sigh it out. One more breath in, listen. Exhale, hands come to feet as you pull your belly in. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, forward fold, back of space. Inhale, chair pose, just keep your feet wide this time. Exhale, airplane arms one time, sweep. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands to heart, center, squat with a kick back. You lower, kick back, lower, kick back. So we're gonna alternate this time right to left. I need to move a little bit forward to not kick my couch. So keep your toes flexed, even as you kick back. The movement doesn't have to be very big. And even though it's a kicking motion, try to avoid using momentum. Really find a squeeze through each glute to lift your heel high. Slight hinge forward in your torso. Keep your belly tight and engaged the whole time. Gaze is forward. Use your breath. So strong, everyone. Maybe get a little lower. This is our second set of squats. We're here for 4. Center 3. Center 2. Last 1. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands out, plant them wide. We have wide arm push-ups. So lower and lift, lower and lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Let's go. On your knees or on your toes, your choice, but lower your whole upper body down in one line of energy. So pull your attention into your body and notice if you're keeping your glute lifted as you lower your chest, lower that down with it. Pull your elbows out to a 90-degree angle. Really use your breath to propel the movement right here. You are strong. Yes, you can. We have 8. Let's go for 7. Last 6. Final 5. We're in this together. 4. 3. You're on your knees in 2. On your knees. Awesome work. Restack your wrists under your shoulders. Send your right leg straight back behind you. Just straight leg lifts. You'll lower and lift, lower and lift. Point through your right toes this time. Use your glute to find the lift. If you feel any tension in your low back, you can always come down onto your forearms. Woo. Let your toes tap the ground, then little lift straight to the sky. Pulse at the top in 4, in 3, pulse high in 2. Let's go, right toes high, little pulse up, up, tiny pulse. Yes, you can, hold high in 4, 3, 2, hold high. We have a set of rainbows. Start to tap your right toes up and around. Now the thing with rainbows is start to notice if your hips are shifting side to side. It doesn't have to be the biggest rainbow motion in the world. Mine actually stays within the 2 corners of my mat. So really focus on engaging your glute to find the lift rather than using your hips to actually move your legs side to side, right? Because what we're doing right here is working that booty, baby. Nice and controlled. All right, guys, second set of push-ups in 4, 3, 2, last 1. Hands are wide, second set of wide arm push-ups. Just get straight into it. Let's go. Final set here today. Lower and lift, lower and lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Press down through your palms. Press the mat away. You've got it. Let's go. Elbows at 90. You are strong. Yes, you can. Use your breath. Let's go, team. Everyone pushing and pulling right here. Final count, 8, 7, let's go, 6, on your knees in 5, a little deeper, 4, don't quit for 3, final 2, last 1 on your knees, restack wrists under shoulders, left toes point this time, straight leg lifts, lower down, and lift, lower, lift. Isolate that left glute to find the lift. Keep your hips square down towards the mat. If you came down onto your forearms on the other side, do so here. You're on your forearms, let your shoulders stack over your elbow tips. No matter where you are, gently press the mat away so you stay lifted through your chest and your front line. Pulse high in 4. Pulse high in 3. In 2. Let's go, left toes up, tiny pulse up, up. Keep your hips square. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Set of rainbows. Start to tap outside the, or not outside the mat, outside of your right foot. And keep that same intention on this side that you did on the other side. Notice any rock through your hips. Stabilize through them so you can really focus on your left glute doing the lifting and the moving side to side. Maybe the movement gets a little bit slower and stays within the 2 corners of your mat. Awesome work, everyone. High plank in 4, high plank in 3, high plank in 2. Come back to high plank, pose down dog in 4, down dog in 3, hips high in 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're just gonna flow through a simple sun B. Inhale, lift your right heel high, toes are flexed. Exhale, step through to a low lunge, right knee stacks over your right heel. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Stack your shoulders over your hips, find a deep bend through your lunge. Inhale, Exhale, open up, warrior two, right knee, right toes, face the front of the room. Relax your shoulders down, reach out through your fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior, breathe into your right side rib cage. Recommit to your front lunge. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to mat, step back, straight back. Downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, left heel high. Exhale, low lunge, step between your palms. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, all 10 toes face the front. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Breathe into both sides of your rib cage. Lunge a little bit deeper. Inhale, reverse your left arm straight to the ceiling. Drive down through the back edge of your right foot. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to mat, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel, step or jump to the top of your space finally. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bring your feet hips width distance. Exhale, hands to heart center. We have toe taps. Tap out, out, stay low. Woo! All right, let's get this angle right here. Okay, guys, I've been waiting for this song all week. It's called Afterburner, and it's new on deadmau5's label. If you are a deadmau5 fan, then you can already hear that drop. Tap it out. Let's go. 8, 7, outside the mat for 6, hips in one place, 5, center 4, 3, center 2, come back to center, pull your feet a little bit wider than hips width distance, 3 pulse down, 1 up, we pulse down, 2, 3, lift up 1, pulse down, 2, 3, lift up 1, weight is in your heels, knee stack over heels at the bottom. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Relax your shoulders down your back. Hands at heart center. Keep lifted through your front line. Woo. Awesome work, team. We have 1 count squat in 4. In 3, just up and down in 2. Just straight up and down. Let's go. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Here for 4, curtsy lunge in 3, left leg back in 2. Last 1, left leg behind right, re-square your hips, hands at heart center, curtsy lunge. You'll lower and lift, lower, lift. So hide your left knee behind your right leg, but encourage your left hip tip forward. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Feel your inner thighs fire up right here. Stay here, or option to add your left knee up. So it'll lower and lift, lower, lift. Curtsy lunge, left knee lifts, curtsy lunge, lift. Just an option, or stay just with the curtsy lunge. If your left knee is lifting, your left knee and left toes will come to face the front left corner of the room. Woo! Use your quad to find the lift. Center 4, 3, both feet down, hips width distance, 2, last 1, 3, pulse down, 2, 3, lift up 1, pulse low, 2, 3, rise up, pulse low, 2, 3, rise up, 1 more, lower, 2, 3, left, curtsy lift, other side, right leg comes behind, lower down, and lift, lower, lift. Woo! My legs are on fire. Drive down through your left heel, straight down and up. Stay here or add the raise. Lower right knee up, curtsy, lift. Breathe into your balance, into your strength. Let it feel good. Almost there. 4, 3, both feet down, center, 2, both feet down, 1 count, squat, lower and lift, lower, lift, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, let's go. Use your breath, we tap it out in 4, 3, 2, stay low, toe, tap it out, outside, outside, tap, tap, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, shake it out. We just hit our cardio song, Soul Sacrifice by Dombrowski. Start to jump it out a little bit, maybe take a sip of water. Our cardio is a little bit funky today, a little bit groovy. If you want to just take a dance party, go for it. Wherever you are, keep your head above your heart and don't stop moving. All right, we have like side Heismans, I guess, in 4, in 3, I'll show you, 2, 1, you'll pull in. Yeah, we're getting a little like 80s cardio right here. If you would like to just step it out, go for it. But you're pulling your knees slightly across your chest. So it's different than high knees, right? We're pulling across kind of at an angle. Awesome work. I'm gonna keep facing the front, but you can face the left or right. In 4, in 3, in 2, I don't know what to call these. A little coordination right here. You'll tap, tap, tap. So you'll start to shuffle your feet in the middle and tap. If you would like to get a little lower and start to add the twist to opposite ankle, do so right here. You can add the deeper twist, let your gaze follow. Or always option to just tap it out with a twist. Cardio doesn't always mean jumping, just keep that heart rate up. Jacks in 4, 3, 2, let's go, just jack it out nice and big. Maybe cross your feet, let your arms engage. Activate through your full body right here. 4, 3, punches 2, come back to center or face front, we'll punch just down, down, down. Drive through your arms. You might feel a little silly, that's okay. We're all in the comfort of our own home, just doing this shit. All right, we add arm raises, dance it out, 4, 3, 2, up, down, down, you'll lift, lower. Your body can follow, jump forward, back, forward, back. Woo! Let's go. The closest we're getting to a concert in a long time. Lift those arms up. Feet together, twist it out in 4, 3, 2. Let's go, just twist it out. Legs together, twist. Lucy knows I love this one. Thighs and knees together, use your obliques, twist. And with one more set of jacks, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Jack it out. Woo! Make it a little bigger, a little stronger. Almost there, get after it. Let your heart rate rise, let that music feel good. You're here for 8, awesome, Ava. 7, stick with it, 6, yeah, Sarah. 5, last 4, we step it out in 3, last 2, last 1, woo, step it out. How we feeling, guys? We alive? Awesome work, everyone. Thank you, Rob, Sarah, Brad, killing it. Take a sip of water. We have an active recovery, relinking breath to movement. When you are ready, what song are we on? We just hit, actually, Armin van Buuren's brand new song, All on Me. I am about 25 seconds into the song right now. All right, a few breaths, inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, again, that's All on Me, Armin van Buuren, about 35 seconds in, inhale. Exhale, inhale, mountain pose, arms come up overhead. Bring your palms together, tricep dips. You'll lower and lift, lower, lift, palms behind your head. If you want to grab weights, do so here. If you want to add a calf raise, lift your heels off the mat as you lift your palms, go for it. You'll inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Now start to notice if your shoulders are hiking up towards your ears. Might sound counterintuitive, but can you relax your shoulder blades down your back even as you're lifting your palms or your weights? Whatever feels better in your body, feet together, feet hips width distance. Brad is Leslie. Hi, Leslie. Awesome. Good to have you. Good to see you. Cool. Yeah, if you're logged into somebody else's name and I call out the wrong name, please feel free to correct me. All right, draw your tailbone long. Active recovery after cardio. Link your breath to movement. Slow it down right here. We pulse our palms in 4. In 3, pulse the triceps in 2. Hands or weights behind your head. Tiny pulse up. Up. Tiny pulse. Pin your elbow tips in towards your ears. Pulse. Yes, you can. Embrace that shake. You've got it right here. Woo, for 4. Here for 3. Last 2, last 1, inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend if that feels good for you, take it. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. We are at the top of our space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left leg back behind you. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Settle into your crescent lunge for a moment. Square your hips forward. Put a slight bend through your left knee. Now set up your lower body straight and strong. We're coming into an upper body, little burnout right here. With your arms, you'll lower, press out, back, rise up. Nice and slow, arms stay straight and strong the whole time. But even though your arms are straight and strong, we never lock out our elbow tips. So keep softness through that joint. It's just a slight press forward. Palms are facing in front of you. Never let your palms drop lower than your shoulders. If you have weights, it's about to burn out real quick. Right here, you've got it. If not, it's still about to burn out, I promise. Nice and slow right here. We're gonna double time. In 4, in 3, in 2. Let's go, double time. You'll go up, out, up, out. The out is just a slight press forward. Whoo, up, out, belly tight. Recommit to that front lunge, right knee over right heel, all 10 toes, face the front. Woo, arms are on fire right here. Arms come to a T in 4, 3, 2. Arms stay out at a T, lunge, you'll lower, lift, lower, lift. If at any point this becomes a little bit too much in the shoulders, arms can come down either side, weights can come on top of your shoulders, or even hands behind your head. Hands behind your head is a great option to really maintain the length through your spine. 4, 3, 2. Last 1, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open it up to 2. Right knee faces the front. You're facing the left side of the room. Oblique dip. You'll reach, dip. Right arm up, right elbow in. Reach, dip. Now your left hand can come to your hip, or you can keep it out behind you, straight and strong, with or without a weight. Your right palm or right weight is pressing through your shoulder. Then you're using your right oblique to find the crunch. Right elbow tip on top of your right quad. Nice and controlled right here. Exhale on that lift. You've got it, team. Here for 4. Star pose in 3. Get big in 2. Last 1, inhale, star pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Feet come parallel. I'm going to face you. You are going to lateral lunge into your back left leg. Lateral lunge, back left leg. Then pull that left leg in, take a narrow squat. Left leg lateral lunge, bend through your back leg. Pull your left leg in towards your right for a narrow squat. This movement will be a little slower, a little bit more controlled. Make sure your feet stay parallel to each other the entire time, so all 10 toes are facing the same direction. Pull your hips back behind you in your lateral lunge. Super important so that your knee isn't tracking over your heel ever. So imagine sitting back in that lateral lunge. Drive down through your right heel, because that's the leg that is not moving. Keep it straight, strong, and stable. Hands at heart center. Keep your heart lifted through your collarbones. Narrow squat in 4, 3, narrow squat in 2. We all meet narrow squat. Pin your elbows in. We have a tray, bicep, tray, bicep. So you are facing the left side of the room. You're basically standing at the top of your mat. It's a serving tray, palms face up, then a half bicep curl down, out, and down. Keep your elbow tips as close into your rib cage as you can the whole time. Don't forget about your legs and your core. Sit low. Squeeze your inner thighs together, tailbone long, belly tight. Start posing 4, 3, 2, last one. Inhale, star pose, left side of the room. Exhale, horse, heels in, toes out. Let's flow through that 2 times, just let it feel good. Inhale, star pose, reach up, get big. Exhale, horse, tailbone long, press your knees behind you. One more, inhale. Exhale, horse. This time, you shake it out a little bit side to side. We'll find just a little pulse right here. Maybe close your eyes. Reconnect to your body, your breath, how you're feeling. Not only is the future uncertain, not only are you okay, but you are working your ass off in this class right now, feeling the benefits of the community, the sweat, the energy that you have cultivated for yourself. Here for 4, get lower, 3, last 2, last 1. Inhale, star pose, huge breath in, fill up. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm straight to the sky. Exhale, hands to mat. You have an 8 count transition back to downward facing dog, how you want to take it. You want to throw in a chaturanga, some mountain climbers, or take a sip of water. Your transition, your opportunity to listen to your body. Here for 4. Here for 3. You guys are killing it. 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 giant breaths in here. Inhale, fill all the way up. Exhale, let it all out. Again, just like that. Inhale, breathe in. Longer exhale out. We have our other side. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel top of space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right leg back behind you, getting straight into it. Left leg forward, right leg back. Inhale, arms up overhead. This time we have the straight arm press, press back. You'll open, press back. Oh, I'm going double time. We're going slow to start, sorry. I got excited. Straight arms, palms face back this time. I lost my pace here. 4 count movement. You'll lower down, press back, center, lift up. Lower, palms are back, center, and front. Keep this slow and controlled. With or without weight, you'll feel that burn. Recommit to this static lunge in your lower body. That press back is a micro movement, just squeezing your shoulder blades, imagining them just slightly pulling together. We'll double time in 4, in 3, in 2. From here, add the double time. We'll lift, press, lift, and press. Let's go. Overhead, back. Overhead, back. Stay lifted high onto the right ball mount of your foot. Left knee stacks over left heel. I'm sweating my ass off, guys. Belly tight. Engage your arms. Don't lock out your joints. Never let your arms drop lower than your shoulders. We've got it. Almost there. Here for 4. 3, meet at a T in 2. Last 1, arms heel, lower and lift. Your lunge. Right knee hovers. Same options on this side. Keep your arms at a T. Maybe your weights or palms just come to either side of your hips, on your shoulders, or hands behind your head. Whatever lets you focus on your lunge, on your form, on your body. Straight down and up through your legs. Shoulders stack over hips. Belly nice and tight. Start pose in 4. 3, just kidding. Crescent lunge in 2. Last one, arms up overhead. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Left knee faces the front, oblique, reach and dip. You'll reach. It gets harder to talk the further we get into class. All right, left arm up. Pull your left elbow tip to your quad. Same option in your right arm on your hip or straight out behind you. Working both sides of our obliques here. Left side to crunch, right side to come back up to center. Commit to that front lunge. You've got it, team. Let's go. Really pull with your left arm. Commit to your pace. Awesome, Lucy. Awesome, Sarah. Yes, Jade, get it, girl. Yeah, Ava. I see you all working hard, sweating. I love it. Start posing 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Feet come parallel. You'll lateral lunge to the back this time. Through your right leg. Then narrow squat. Pull your right leg into left. So your left leg is staying firmly into the ground the entire time. Your right leg is moving. Deep end through your right knee in that lateral lunge. Sit your hips back nice and deep. Then pull your right leg in towards your left for that narrow squat. Form is more important here than speed. So slow it down. Focus on really pulling your hips back, staying lifted through your front line, keeping your feet parallel toward one another. Step out wide in your lateral lunge. Keep your gaze forward. Awesome work, everyone. We meet in our narrow squat in 4, 3, feet together in 2. Feet together, you're facing right. Elbow tips are in. Narrow row, tricep kickback. I missed the beat. You'll reach, pull, reach, pull. 2-part movement, narrow row, tricep kickback. Elbow tips stay in towards your midline. Squeeze your inner thighs. Tailbone long. Relax your shoulders down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together in that tricep. Palms face each other the whole time. Notice if your shoulders are hiking up, relax them down. Your elbow tips don't have to be very high to really engage those triceps. 4, star pose in 3, get big in 2. Last one, inhale, star pose, widen your stance. Exhale, horse, heels in, toes out. All right, this is a fun one. Goal post your arms. We have a 4-count heel raise, then a 2 shoulder press on one side, then the other. You'll follow me. Right heel lifts for 4, 3, 2, 2 shoulder press, right, lower, lift, lower, lift, left side, lift, 2, 3, 4, shoulder press, center, press, center, right side, 3, 2, 1, shoulder press, center, press, center, left, lift, 3, 2, 1, lift, up, center, yeah, keep this going. Takes a little bit of mind coordination, but that's so good for our body. Keep it guessing. Unilateral movements, isolating one side of the body at the time, allows us to strengthen one side of the body at the time, which is super important because most of the time in life, we are not using both sides of our body equally. I'll be quiet now so you can just count. All right, we're almost there, team. Finish one more on each side. We're just gonna meet with both arms raising in the shoulder press for a count of 8. We'll meet there in 4, in 3, in 2, stay low, horse, just shoulder press. You'll lift, lower, legs on fire. 4 more right here, last 4, 3, star pose in 2. Last one, inhale, star pose, maybe shake out your hips. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your left arm up. Exhale, hands to mat, 8 count back. Final downward facing dog of class. Let's go. That went by fast today, team. We're on our mat, downward facing dog. Take a breath in here. Exhale, let it go. When you are ready, on your space, send your legs out in front of you. All right, here's a little bit more coordinated movement for you. On your back, right sole of your foot comes down. Keep your left knee up. It's a glute raise with a left heel brace. Lower, lift, left heel out, center. Press down through your right heel, so it's a one-legged glute press. You'll lift and lower, press out, center. Lift, lower, press out, center. So you're lifting or you're using your right heel. This is hard to explain. Your right leg is planted down the whole time. Your left leg is working your core right here. Your left toes are flexed, drive down through your right heel. We've got it, team. Lift your glutes off the mat. Woo! These one-legged bridge lifts are hard. I love it. We'll come back to center in 4, 3, 2, last one. Left leg comes back to center. Stack your left knee over your left hip. Lift your shoulder blades off the mat. Just find a little pulse. Use your core. Shoulder blades are up. Hands can stay at either side of your hips or hands behind your head. The right sole of your foot can stay down, or you can start to straighten your right leg. Keep your right heel lifted 1 inch off the mat. That'll make this core a little bit harder right here. Woo, toes are flexed, low back is down. Lift a little higher. Here for 4, for 3, we switch it out in 2. Last one, give your knees a quick squeeze. We'll switch it out other side. Left foot is down, right knee comes in, stacks over heel. You'll lift, lower, press out, center. Lift, lower, press out, center. Glutes up, down, right heel forward, back. Press down through your left heel this time. Left leg is working in that bridge lift. Gaze is up. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Right toes are flexed. Woo! Use your breath right here. We've got it. Almost there. Let that sweat cultivate. This is all you. Final push of class. All your energy, all your effort. We're here for 4, 3, back to center in 2. Legs stay where they are, back to center, right knee on top of right hip. Find that pulse up through your core. Low back is down, pulse. Lift. Same options, hands on either side of your hip, hands behind your head. Left foot stays down or start to extend it out. Woo! Contract your low ribs in toward one another. Lift your shoulder blades up a little higher. 4, bicycles in 3. We twist it out in 2. Let's go, just start to twist it out. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. You can take the fluid movement or you can pause back up at center, taking an intentional twist side to side. You can also straighten out your legs for the scissor kick. Legs come up the wall in 4, in 3, in 2. Meet legs up the wall. We climb the rope. Reach, reach. Toes are flexed. Stack your heels over hips. This is it, team. Let's go. Final 30 seconds of work right here. We end with bicycles in 4, or anything you want in 3. Your choice, 2. I'm going to finish with bicycles out, but this is your final few seconds, few countdown of work right here. Not only are you okay, not only is the future uncertain, but you are working your ass off right now, and you are going to use every second you have to work your body, mind, and soul. Here's your countdown. You have 8, 7, 6, knees into chest, in 4, 3, 2, knees into chest. Whoo! Big inhale, fill all the way up. Exhale, sigh it out of your mouth. You guys slayed that workout. Pull your knees into your chest, rock and roll the entire length of your spine. Come up all the way up to a seated position. Oh, we'll take a seated stretch. in a comfortable cross-legged position. I can barely talk right now, you guys. Heart rate is up. Inhale, lift your heart, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, shoulder stretch. Right arm across your body, hook with your left forearm. Relax your shoulders down your back. Lift up through both sides of your rib cage. Take a big breath in. Stay for the breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Open up. Again, this time we'll take a tricep stretch. Get a little bit of tricep work here today. Send your right elbow tip straight to the sky. Hook around with your left palm. Let your right palm come in between your shoulder blades. Start to notice if you're puffing up through your rib cage. Contract your belly in. Press the back of your head into the stretch. One more inhale. Let it go. Open up, shoulder stretch on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, left arm crosses. Allow your heart rate to slow down. To feel the benefits of the practice, of your energy wash over you. One more breath in and out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tricep stretch on the other side. Allow your gaze to soften, or maybe close your eyes. Allow your attention to gently turn inward, to let the sweat roll off of your body, and you feel your healthy heart beat beneath your chest. One more inhale, and an exhale. Inhale, open up one last time. Exhale, come back to center. We'll find figure four sitting up. If you want to take it laying down, you can go ahead and do so. Allow your right ankle to stack on top of your left quad. Pull your glutes in toward your left heel as much as feels comfortable, and use your palms to press into the ground to roll your shoulder blades down your back and sit up nice and tall through your spine. Again, if you would prefer to take this in the supine or laying down variation, you can do so and grab for your left hamstring. I find this way you can rock it out a little bit, really release into that right hip a little bit more if that feels good. You can also play with your glutes in different direction, maybe feeling a little bit of a different stretch. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. And keeping your legs where they are, simply knock them up or over to the left side. So your right heel will stack. The right heel will stack under your right knee, and sole of the foot will come onto the floor. Take a big inhale, lift your left arm to the sky. Exhale to twist, hook your left elbow tip outside of your right quad. Now don't over twist here. Just allow yourself to close your eyes and navigate the twist that comes naturally through your spine. If it feels comfortable for your gaze to softly move over your right shoulder, then you can invite that in here. But as we slow down the practice, we just want to release into a stretch rather than twerking our body into something that I won't like later. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. To get out of this, you can find a little bit of a counter stretch. Allow your fingertips to come to the left side. And then we'll just come back into center. Give your knees a gentle squeeze. Sit up nice and tall. Reset your spine. And we'll find figure four on the other side. You lay down, do so here. Otherwise, stay upright. Press your palms down, relax your shoulders down your back. Left ankle on top of right quad. Maybe pull your glutes in a little bit closer to your right heel. Maybe start to shift your legs gently side to side. We'll play with the location of your glutes on the ground, deepening into the stretch. Inhale, bigger exhale. One more inhale, and exhale to drop and twist to the other side. Left foot comes to the ground, left knee to the sky. Inhale, lift your right arm nice and high. Exhale to twist, right elbow to next to your left quad. Stay lifted from your tailbone through the crown of your head. Take as deep of a twist that feels good in your body. Allow your gaze to gently lift over your left shoulder or back off a little bit. Allow yourself to navigate your own body in your stretch. One more inhale. Final exhale. Come back into center. Come onto your back. Give your knees a gentle squeeze. And curl yourself up into a tiny little ball. Let your forehead connect on your knees for a hug. Squeeze everything in toward your midline. Thank yourself for showing up today and remind yourself that the future may be uncertain, but I am certainly okay. Exhale, release, final Shavasana. Pick up space on your mat. Allow your palms to open up towards the sky and the tongue to release from the roof of your mouth. Relax the space between your eyebrows, behind your ears, down your back, backs of your arms, backs of your legs, all the way down to your toes. Total stillness. I will guide you out in just a moment when it's time. Take a gentle inhale through your nose. Let your belly rise softly. Part your lips. Easy exhale out of your mouth. When you feel ready to be guided back with movement, gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe allow your thumb to pass over each fingertip one at a time. And start to circle out your wrists. Maybe rock the back of your head side to side on your space. And only when you feel ready, and as slowly as you can, lift your arms up overhead to take a final full body stretch. Point through your toes. Take a huge inhale, breathe in. Exhale, roll onto one side to find fetal position. Pull your knees into your chest. Rest your head on your bicep. Grounding breath. And keeping your eyes closed, gently press yourself up to a tall seated position. Bring your hands into heart center. We'll end class with one cleansing community breath. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Seal your lips. Take your biggest, deepest inhale of the day. Fill up through your collarbones, through the crown of your head. Pause. Sip in a little bit more air. Fill up with the energy you created for yourself. Exhale, send it all out. Bring your thumbs to third eye center. The student, the teacher, the sculptor in me truly honors, always thanks the student, the teacher, the sculptor in all of you. Bowing forward, we seal in our virtual sculpt practice. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. It's truly the joy of my teaching all of you. I appreciate you coming every week. Whatever you can, I love all of you, seriously. Thank you. I'm fully sculpt brain. That was a really sweaty one. If you want to donate to World Central Kitchen, my cause this week, go ahead and send me a Venmo to Reena, which is also my Spotify and my Instagram. Follow me. Let me know if you have any suggestions, feedback, causes you want to see, workouts you want to do. I'm here for you, and thank you. Namaste, everyone. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you next week. Thank you.
Love you, Reena.
Love you. Love all you outside people. It's beautiful. Thank you, Kat and Brock. Or maybe just Kat today. Thank you, Laura, Rob. Awesome work. Thank you, Heather, Ross, Megan, Lindsay. Thank you so much. Tell Reed I say hi. Thank you, Natalie. Oh, I still have my music on. Thank you, Michelle.